are back in Harper City. We need transit. And how are we going to do that? How are we going to make transit? The city's super dense. Everything is so compact. And honestly, we might have to just do a tram and not do subway system. But no! Trams are too slow. They run at street level and it sucks. We're going to have to do a nice subway train throughout the city. How are we going to do that, guys? So you better make sure you watch the end of this video because you're going to have to see how we're going to do this because I don't know how we're going to do this. I mean, I already have a stop right now. That's in, where's this? This is Little Italy, West Village. And it took a lot, you know. I kind of ran it down here. That's not that realistic. That's kind of like roller coaster vibes right here. So, I mean, it works though, and it goes all the way to Chinatown. You know, I built a lot of this offline, as you can see. I do a lot offline because I don't want to bore you guys building a bunch of districts and all that. So, I wanted to make this video on mass transit. I'm gonna build a tram system. I'm gonna build a subway system. I'm gonna build pretty much every form of transit. The only form of transit we technically have is the ferry, which isn't even open. The harbor isn't open, so we're gonna get that up and running. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first, I want to see where I'm gonna place this. I don't want to place it too close. I'm thinking like somewhere around here. I don't want to make it too close though. That's the issue. I don't want to make it super close. So I think right here, this is a lot of open area. Or maybe I can just do behind this right here. And can take off snapping to grid. Wait, that's not the right one. I take this off. And it allows me to maneuver it any way I want. You know what? What's funny is I just figured out about that. After playing this game for the last 2 years, I just figured out you can do that. So that's kind of embarrassing that I am a Skylines YouTuber and I just figured that out. But anyway, this should be a good like line right here. This is gonna be line 1, and it's gonna mainly run to the more family oriented, not family oriented. Would you call it? Where people actually live, because we have like downtown. It's super dense, so it's not priority. Because you can technically get around the entire downtown by foot. But this is going to be more for like the cities that don't have much going for density or anything. This is going to be tricky. I might just run it down here. I don't know. I've already like built this like Chinatown like park station sort of thing. So let's see. It shouldn't be that hard. We have anarchy. Kind of just run it like this, and then use the curve tool. We want to make a big curve right here. Oh yeah, that works. These hills are super tricky when you're building a subway because you don't want them to be too steep. Because I just it adds to realism when the subway is actually normal level. But I think that's a pretty good train track right there, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm going to destroy these trees. Honestly, this is probably going to be the most scenic route on the subway system. Because look at this. You're going through pretty much the best looking parts of this entire city. You're going through downtown. You can see the city lights. You're going to Little Italy. You're smelling the pizza in the air, the marinara sauce. And then you're going to Chinatown. A lot of culture, a lot of history. And then you can just look out at the ocean. Look at the undeveloped part of my city over there. But okay, so that's a good amount of distance. This is gonna basically meet the needs of North Harbor, a little bit of East Albert, French Quarter. It's in the middle of all of these different districts, so it can kind of meet the needs of everyone. I don't want to be selfish when I build these. I want to make sure everyone is getting a fair chance. Everyone can live a good life. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this no cars type of thing. You know how I do it. We don't like cars on the channel, guys. I am pro transit outside this. I do not own a car. A lot of people think that I own a car. I don't. Because, I mean, why? Why must I? when you have city skylines, you can drive anywhere in my city. Okay. That one's kind of off-centered a little bit, but you know what? That adds to the spunkiness, I must say. I really wish I can use my surfaces, but for some reason they kind of attached to the train tracks because it's like not actually on the ground. It's like hovering, like an illusion. So if I put you guys already know, if I put the surface underneath it, it's gonna show on the train track. Which looks stupid. So, you know, I gotta use these basic surfaces, which, you know, aren't bad. Kind of glad we have them at all. So I think that's a good like station, a simple station. What else could we put right here? We can make it like this, like so, like a whole park right here. Oh yeah, look at that. As you can see, I am an expert at building the trains. And this would be a good, really developed area right here for like urban development. We can add some apartments right here. Add some like row houses over here in this area. But I'm kind of thinking that's kind of far. It's kind of a far like train ride. But it doesn't seem that bad. Let's take a look at these tracks. Make sure they're not like all wonky. I mean, they look pretty good to me. Okay, let's add the next station. The next station is going to be in Old Vatican. This is more of the suburb area of my city. And honestly, it's one of my favorites. It's actually super underrated when it comes to like being showcased on my channel. Because, you know, technically I just built it, but it's like super walkable, yet not as chaotic as like downtown. Which kind of shows you can always build suburbs without needing to, you know, like straight up forget about human beings, right? Okay, let me put this here. I'm over here yapping. Okay, hold up. No, that doesn't look good. I don't want too much curvature. And I like curves, but not this, like curves like this. Oh, you see right here? The surfaces become attached to the train track, which is, if there's any way to fix that, guys, can you leave it in the comments? Because it's been bothering me ever since I have started downloading mods. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. It's going right through the city of Old Vatican. It looks good, actually. This station might not be as worthwhile as the rest of the stations because it's kind of more compact over here. A lot of trees. So maybe we could just make a big park right here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Which means we probably should have put it in the middle, actually. I'll put this in the middle. Because we have enough housing. Oh, we have elementary school right here. You know what? Fuck those kids. You can go over here. Transit is better than kids. Ask people in Seattle. No one has a kid, but everyone takes transit. Okay, here we go. Let's add this. It's gonna be a nice walkable park. A nice, beautiful walking park. Where you can, and I'm gonna add some mixed use. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna add some mixed use. I know everyone loves a good mixed use, like little district bullshit. And like, oh my god, the park can go right in between, like right here. Let's see if I have anything small enough. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Like a nice, beautiful park underneath the train for like when you want to wait. And it's perfect. Look at this. It's perfectly going over into this part of town. What more can you ask for, huh? How is these buildings dark like that? You see that? These buildings are like black. And I think we're going to finish off the line right at the harbor. Right at the terminal. Is that what you call it? Terminal? Terminal. That sounds like cancer. Terminal, right? It's going to stop right at the terminal of... Can I attach this? Oh my god. It's making a bunch of noise. Okay. I might destroy this, because who needs this? What is this? A bunch of bullcrap. Can I destroy this? I can't. I can't. It's not going to let me destroy it. I guess I'll just add it across the street, you know? And it's kind of going to run all the way to, like, the harbor and take you straight to downtown. Which is, this is a pretty good line. Typically, when I build transit lines, I kind of just do whatever. But I'm trying my best this time to actually have purpose in my builds because I'm like, I typically don't care. I'm like, train go here, train go there, and just take that, But I'm trying my best to like make the train life better for everyone, right? Okay, we want to make sure that's not on the street. It is on the street. God damn it. God darn it. There we go. And then we're gonna have to destroy some of these houses. They're on the street. Where is it? Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. I was like, imagine it was like if it's over here, I'm like kind of cooked a little bit, but it's like literally going perfect in the perfect direction. Like just kind of put this over here. So technically, transit runs through pretty much every part of the city. Look at this. We could have added a little like transit thing in North Vatican, but I'm like, no one lives there. No one lives in that little ass district. I don't know how I feel about this curve though. I feel like it's unnecessary, but at the same time, it kind of is necessary. We could have honestly put it over this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save myself the headache of looking at it and just build it right over this park. I don't think they mind. Typically, people that go to parks love transit. I think some of people that go to parks love kids, and I'm not talking about the ones that have them. So be careful when you take your kids to the park. Okay. Oh, let me destroy this right here. There we go. Look at that. 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 You can't tell me. I need to build the next transit line in Seattle. I need to build the next transit line in LA. Okay? I can develop transit, as you can see. We have Harborport. We have North Vatican. We have all these places getting transit love. And it connects right to, downtown. So, yeah. But we also need to, like, have a little bit of a, thingy. Where are we going to put the... Should we put it across? We probably should, honestly. Like, put it, like... What the fuck? It's telling me to drink water, guys. I have to drink some water. Okay, I just drank some water. Now I'm gonna... Man, where should I put this? The only good decision to be oh gosh, I accidentally hit my mic. To put it either right in North Harbor, I'll put it in St. Albert. I think that's what I'm gonna put in St. Albert. But we currently have like a little situation going on. So I guess I'll put it right here. But right now, we're gonna fix it up later. I'm gonna fix it up off stream, I said stream, I meant to say video. I'm gonna fix it off video. And just have that running across like this. Oh, and it'll perfectly connect to the train. Honestly? How should we do it? I have it going this way. Like this, and then have a nice little picnic right around here. I wish I would have some bridges. I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the Bridges and Ports DLC that I'm not gonna buy, that there's like bridges for subway trains. I'm pretty sure there is. You guys, you can tell me if it is. I might consider buying it if that's so. I typically don't like spending my money on this game. Aside from buying it, buying it should be enough. I'm not gonna spend money on something I already bought. Okay, yeah, that works. That works good right here. Uh-oh. We have a problem. Destroy this right here. Connect it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Destroy some of these trees. And then, like, at that. There we go. For right now, That looks good for right now. Now it's time to add the line, guys. It's the moment you all been waiting for. It's time to add the transit line. Okay, let's do it. Actually, you know what? This isn't finished. We still need to connect it to another part of the city, but where though? Kind of my issue. The city's like really dense, so there's kind of no room to add another transit line. I guess we can add one in Castle Hill Park. That makes sense. Because it's kind of what on the first episode, that's what I said this park was going to be for. It's for transit, so I might as well add it here. Oh, there's not a lot of room right here. You know what? Put it right here. This should work. And destroy this. There we go. And that works perfectly, right? And now all we do is add some of this. I mean, there's not many stops I can do in downtown or like uptown because they're so close together. Right, guys? It's like, what can I really do? I mean, I guess I can add another stop in like East Shore or something. Oh, I don't know. What could I do? I don't know. I think we'll just stick with the station we currently have in Union Station. I don't think this line needs to be any longer because there's nothing going this way. So yeah, we have done it. We have built our first transit line. Let's take a look at it. Actually, let's change the color. What? Can we not change the color using this anymore? City Skyline to the what? So we have to manually go change the color. I have to like go okay. Got it. That was such an unnecessary takeaway. Wait. We also can't see the transit lines when we press this. So we can't see our transit lines live unless we actually hover over the actual transit line. That's kind of stupid. Why did they take my happiness away? Okay. So we now have the green line, which is a pretty spiffy line. It runs pretty good. But we have to test. We'll have to test and see. So we're going to speed things up. Oh, look at that. Look at them boys. Look at them boys go. Look at them boys go. Look at them boys go, man. Oh, look at that. What's it going to do? What are you going to go do, mister? What are you going to do? We're going to stop at the first stop? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see it run under this. Let's see it run under this. Let's see. Oh, that's so crazy. That looks cool. That's gonna look cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Now let's take a look. We can now ride it. We can take off super speed. We're gonna ride our first transit line. Oh. Speed it up. I forgot to ask to like pick up people. Is anyone already here? Who's gonna take a? Where is Miles in transit? Is he here for the debut green line? There's no one on this train. Hero people. Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging. Hey, look at this. There's a person. There's a person. We have our first couple people. Tom Paxton. We have the crew. They're coming out to see the debut green line in the city, which is exciting because this city's very overdue for transit. Oh gosh, we have some pollution over there. We're gonna ignore that. Look at that, baby. Oh, we're gonna have to look at it. We're gonna have to look at it. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's steep. That's steep. That's steep. That's steep. Oh my gosh, that's steep. But then you go to this beautiful scenic view. Oh yeah, look at that. I was gonna take a screenshot of that, man. That's something else. Oh, that's a good screenshot, dude. Look at this. You're not gonna pause it. Now you guys gonna see the thumbnail, how I make the thumbnail right now. Oh my gosh. Also, you guys can give me some tips on the thumbnail as well, because it's typically how I make it. But oh my lord, dude. Oh my lordy Jesus. That looks mad. That's a crazy view, man. I never really care about my own cities, and I think they suck. But I think I really ate with this one. I think I really went crazy. All those people that were hating in my comments talking about, oh, your PC's garbage and you need to delete your city. Well, look at me now. Look at the city. Look at this goddamn city. Oh, gosh. Look at that view, man. That view is mad. That's a mad view. Oh, gosh. You know what? I'm going to bamboozle you guys even more. I'm going to turn it white. I'm going to turn this train white. Look at that. Now Now it looks like an actual subway train. Look at that. Oh my Lord, baby. That looks good. That has to be the best route. Oh my God. I'm taking a shit. I'm going to shit on myself because I'll get this in. I don't have to do any more. Thank you guys for watching. This has been me building the best transit line in existence. I was kind of a little bit settled. Oh, it's kind of turning out to be shitty. But when I look at it, the green line is going to be the best line. Because that view is magnificent. I guess that's how you guys say it in French, right? Magnificent. Make sure you hit that button for such a good, beautiful transit line. Look at this. Look at all those swoops and look at all that. Look at all these views. This is a Chicago level of elevation right here, baby. Look at that. Oh, it's coming inside me. The train is entering my body. All right, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.